Okay, finally able to come back to working on this old truck. The old Chevy truck, the old Silverado. I've been working on the Ford. You'll see on my channel I got 5 videos that I completed on how to repair the front end. And I got 10 videos I completed on how to paint for beginners. Because I had to repaint the front end. Okay, that's in the on my channel. But anyway, I'm back to this truck finally. After being sidetracked. Okay, what I did, I was able to get under here and see that green plug? Okay, I was able to unplug the pass lock. Okay, the body control module, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I unplugged it, and I think that could be our problem. So I have another one on order. Okay. I don't see a purple wire hooked to this. There might be one on there, but I don't see it. Might be the blue wire. Supposedly you can skin that wire back, and you can ground it out as you're turning the key on at the same time, and it tells your computer that the key is good, everything's good, and it will start. And it'll continue to run, everything will work until the battery goes dead, is what I'm understanding. Or you change the battery or disconnect the battery, and then you're back to square one. You're back jumping this wire, unplugging it and jumping the wires. You have to unplug it to jump the wire. The problem with that is getting to it. Okay, you can barely get to it as it is. If you had an extension, a way to extend it, from what I understand, once the battery goes dead, or you disconnect the battery, you have to plug this back in, this pass lock. You have to plug this back in, okay? And jump the purple wire again, is what I'm understanding. Okay. I have one of these on order, not a new one. I have a second-hand one on order, junkyard type. I'm gonna have to do the relearn key thing, and when I get it in, hopefully it'll work. So we're gonna try that. So that's where we're at. And I also ordered 17 diodes. Supposedly there's a way you can get under your steering column under here. Okay. Supposedly there's a way that you can wire in these diodes. You try them one at a time, and I'm taking a set one of those wires there. Okay, not sure. Okay, I'm learning about it. So I ordered that. It was real cheap, a couple bucks. So I just ordered it in case I decide to go that route, if I fool around with that. Okay, so right now we're waiting on the other pass lock box to come in, or some call it the body control module or whatever. So we're waiting for that to come in. We still haven't tackled the airbags yet. I got most of the dash torn apart. And I had my dash cover removed. I took up my dash cover, and you can see the dash is just crumble in pieces. And you actually can't buy the actual dash. You can find them, and they want a whole bunch of money for them if you can find one secondhand. So I'm planning on gluing this back together, and then I'm gonna take that dash cover that I had on there that I pulled off. I'm gonna put the dash cover back on and glue it on. Okay, once I get the airbag changed. Okay, but this airbag is not hard to change. what I have to do is change the little sensors for the airbags. That have to be changed. That has to be changed also. But for now, I pull the fuse, the 10 amp fuse that's for the airbags. I pull that so that way I can hook the airbags back up, and then I'll get a mechanic to or somebody to change the switches before putting that key back in, fuse back in. So that's where we are. Like I said, we redid the front of that Ford, and that took and painted it. That took probably a couple months I've been off. Okay, so now I'm back on the truck, trying to get this thing going. I got to do some painting on this truck too. I got to change the hood. I got a lot of work left to do to this truck. But I completed those 2 projects. I like to complete my projects on YouTube and be done with them. Like I said, the repair for the Ford. That's in the back to Ford is sitting right here. That was 5 videos, and I completed it. Okay. The whole front end, I redid the whole front end, and I painted this and this. And I got videos on how you do it. It's early in the morning. You got dew on everything, but it really come out good. I changed the whole front end, so that video is completed. So is the painting video. It's completed. So I want to get back on this truck, and what I'm going to do is I want to complete this truck, get it on the road. I got a grill for it. You've seen all that. Of course, I've changed the gas tank. If you follow my videos, I've done a lot of work. So what I want to do is get back on this truck, complete it, and then once that's done, I have a 57 Chevy truck. Okay. At my shop, my other shop, I want to. It's going to be probably my next project. Unless somebody else comes up with another project for me. I'm retired and I do mechanic work. I can paint, do mechanic work. I can do a lot of stuff, and I help people out. I help friends out if they get in a bind with their car. I'll change the starter or do whatever. Get them back on the road. Try to help them out. So anyway, that's where we are. Okay, we get back to work on this old truck. Hopefully we can get it started. So the pass lock's on its way in, and the dial is on their way in, and we'll go from there. Okay, now we unplugged the pass lock piece, and we couldn't get to the plug, remember? And I was looking for the purple wire, because I saw that you can jump this purple wire, short it out, and it'll bypass the system. And what I did, see this wire loom? Okay. This, okay, it's a piece of wire loom and some tape. And what it was, through this hole, remember they had the plug? The green plug we were looking at? You're not going to see it because I pulled all the tape off of it. Okay. And I was able to take it from right here and feed it through right here. Right where the airbag lights, wires come through. So here it is. Okay. Now, when it was under there, I couldn't really get to the plug, and I couldn't see that it had a purple wire. That's the one you're supposed to jump, and here it is right here. Okay. So there is a purple wire. Okay, and I can get to the plug. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to skin this purple wire back, and we're going to start it. We're going to crank it, and I'm going to short out probably against this plate, if that's a ground. I'll check it and see if it is. I'm going to ground it out while while I'm at the same time trying to start it with the ignition switch. We're gonna see how that's gonna work. And you have to plug the pass lock back in also to do this. Now, supposedly, it'll start. It should bypass it. It's going to tell the computer that the key and everything is good. Okay. Now, here's the situation with that. From what I've been seeing on other YouTube videos, what I've been seeing is once you can stop it and start it and do whatever you want. But if the battery goes dead, or if you disconnect the battery for any reason, then it will no longer work. You'll have to go back through this whole procedure again. Okay. So I just want to get the truck running for right now, just to let it run. It hadn't run in 10 years. And if you've been following all my videos, you'll see all the things I've done to the truck and to try to get it started. So hopefully we can just get it started. I'm gonna let it run a little bit, and we're gonna try bypassing that. Meanwhile, we have another pass lock ordered, like I just said it earlier. We have another one coming in. But anyway, I was able to feed these wires back through here. Now, I thought up all kind of stuff. If you had an extension, a jumper for this, okay? See, this wire harness is not long enough to come out down here at the bottom. If it was 6 inches longer, you could come out under here, okay? And if you could, okay, just me thinking out loud here, if you could get it to this long enough, okay, and you bypass the purple wire, or you shorted out the purple wire and it started, and then you disconnect the pass lock from the wires, okay, and you disconnect, let's say you disconnected the battery. If you had access to this plug is what I'm getting at. If you had access to this plug through the bottom without pulling everything apart, then you could simply just short out the purple wire again, or put a switch. We just kick the switch on and off to short out the purple wire and disconnect the pass lock. I'm just thinking out loud. I'd rather have it fixed, of course, but I'm just thinking that might be a way to start it if you disconnect your battery. But like I said, I'd rather have it working correctly. So I have the pass lock ordered. I'll build a plug in right here, the new one that's coming in, or the new to me one, and I'm going to do the key remembering thing, okay, and we'll see if we can get it to work like that. But meanwhile, I'm fixing to skin this wire back. I got to hook the battery back up. I disconnected the battery. I'm gonna hook this purple wire, skin it back where I can short it, ground it out, I should say, instead of shorting it out. Ground it out while we crank and see what's gonna happen.